perspective.
How should others describe you, what you do professionally in 10 words or less?
I provide positive encouragement to avoid the inundation of negativity in our society today.
What is your education experience relevant to your business?
I have 22 years in the IT telecom field, as well as a degree in business management. So I bring that out in life experiences as well to talk to people about positivity, encouragement, and how they can improve their outlook on life.
Kara, go ahead and read it and answer the question. It's okay. It's your first time doing that. Go ahead.
So he's from Birmingham, Michigan. Your favorite life experience, birth of his 3 sons, and skydiving. What remains on his bucket list? To be debt-free, financially secure, travel to Italy, Germany, Hawaii, Alaska, and the Grand Canyon. 3 words you hope people use to describe you: fun, encouraging, and needed. Wild card, featured, contributed on the 17 Biblical Principles of Success program hosted by Phil R. Taylor on the principle of perseverance.
Right. Yeah, Brumm. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
Unbelievable.
All right. Are you feeling good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You doing all right?
Yes.
How would you like to do better?
Yes.
Would you like more opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Because what I want to talk to you about today is that idea of opportunity, and it starts with our perspective. And you heard my company name, The Positive Perspective. And that's what I want to talk to you about, because how are we perceiving what we do on a daily basis is important. How many of you got up today and started thinking, oh, I got to get this done, I got to do this, I got to do that, you went through your laundry list of tasks you may have done or have to do all today. Okay, you can participate. Okay, so you did that. Now, we all have the same day. We got the opportunity to wake up to begin with, which is good. What if you shifted your outlook on that just a little bit? Instead of looking at the tasks or chores you have to do in a day, look at your opportunity. 1, you got to wake up. 2, now what if we looked at those tasks and said, wow, I get the opportunity to let my dog out before he relieves his bladder in the living room floor. I then get to fill my kid's stomach with food before they go to school. I then get to expand my knowledge with people on a conference call this afternoon or in the office, or expand my knowledge of growing what they need in their business so that I can help them. And then when I get home, I get to take my son or daughter to soccer practice and enjoy the evening air while I'm outside. Same day, same tasks, but how are we looking at those? It's just a matter of how are we perceiving ourselves? How are we perceiving what we have to do? When we focus on things in a negative way, having a negative viewpoint, we get negative results, right? Maybe you felt this in the afternoon when your day's gone crazy, all kinds of things are happening, and you just feel in the afternoon, oh man, I forgot to do this, maybe I need to do this, and oh man, and you feel that weight on your shoulders. But if we look at it in a positive manner, it's not just a Pollyanna or positive hype idea. There's been studies that show that, as a matter of fact, I read one and posted it this morning, an article about the idea of positivity. If you help your team to see more positivity, their revenue results could increase by 700%. Who would want to increase your income by 700%? All right, I would too. And what's interesting is it just starts with that idea of looking at things just a little bit differently. Focusing on a positive outcome. Positive outcome, we want to have positive results. But to do that, we need to take action. And that can be a hard part. I read a quote recently that said, you never climb the ladder of success standing with your hands in your pocket. So if you're standing there like this, how are you going to climb that ladder? It doesn't work very well, does it? But think of it this way too. If you want to do something with your house, the front of your house may look dumpy, maybe. It doesn't look right. And you want to change that. What do you have to do? You have to do something about it. You have to go maybe get the lawnmower. You might have to weed the garden. You might have to trim some bushes, trim the lawn, trim the trees, paint the fence, whatever you need to do. You need to take some action. You need to take some positive action to get positive results. And that's what's important, is we need to do that. It's like a farmer. Think about a farmer. He goes out there and he wants to have a positive return on his crop. But to get that crop, he's got to plant the seed, and he's got to tend to that seed. He's got to weed the crop field. He's got to be out there in the middle of July in the hot sun, taking care of that crop. And then he's got to harvest that crop, right? And take it to market, and hopefully end up with a result of what he wants, a positive outcome to the crop he's produced. So what are you doing to make your crop, being your service, your product, your personality, what you want? How are you tending to your own field? Are you calling those clients that maybe you want to get? That can be hard, just like that positive action of fixing up the front yard. You might get calluses on your hands. You'll get dirty. When you call people, they may hang up on you. Are you following up with clients? Asking questions you may need to know answers to, or answering questions they may need to have answers to. It goes both ways. Are you attending a network meeting that you have on your schedule every week? So that you can build your network, so you can build your rapport, so you can expand your knowledge, so you can then share that with others. Are you then, what are you putting into your mind? Are you putting positive, encouraging things into your mind? It's important to do that because our society will inundate us on a daily basis with negative news. Just turn on any of the major broadcast networks. Okay? You'll see it. You talked about it this morning, Baron, just the craziness with one little event in our society. What are you doing to combat that? I have to do it on a daily basis. You get a call all of a sudden from home. The kids are acting up. Something weird's going on. This broke on this person's car, or something's going wrong with something at home. How are you dealing with that? It's going to inundate us at the time. But we need to have a discipline to keep focused on how to improve it, how to look positively at things. And it's interesting because there's a lot of things out there. I mean, are you picking up magazines or different types of things that can help you get that positivity? This comes with a CD in it. You can pop in your car while you're driving down the road. Steve Black, last week, or the week before, mentioned the thank you journal. I'm like, yeah, I talked about that too. This is my thank you journal. Okay? I started it in 2012. And I put entries, 3 or 4 entries in it every day. Okay? It's simple to do. Your mind cannot be thankful and disappointed at the same time. It just can't. So when you start your day that way, it helps to get you on a positive note. Now, you may have to go back to this in the afternoon because of what goes on in your day. Sometimes you need to go outside. You need to breathe. You need to look at the dandelion or the flowers and realize, wow, that's pretty cool. It's beautiful outside. I just enjoy the outdoors. Enjoy the sunshine. That's a way of saying thanks, if you will. So what are you doing in your life that you can see that positiveness in whatever you're doing in your life? That may mean, it's funny because as you do that, what you realize is the tasks you get to do, used to have to do, but now you get to do them, they start to become fun. How many of you like to go to Walmart? Okay, that's okay. Nobody likes to go to Walmart. I can picture it. I know, nobody likes to, but you have to, but you get to. Think of it this way. You get to go there. The one near me, if you walked around the whole perimeter aisle, it's 1.5 miles. So guess what? You get your steps in. Yeah, you can start walking. You can get your walking steps in, right? You can start to make it a game. When you have to do these tasks, to look at it in a positive manner, the things you have to do, but get to do, become fun, right? You can make games out of how quick can I get through here so I can get in and out as fast as possible. I time myself sometimes because I love that store. I want to be in and out so quick that nobody knows it. I came out there one day and there's a bird sitting on my car. I'm like, wow, really? But it was I was just in and out. I had to get in. I knew exactly what I needed. I got in and got out. But as you start to make it a game where you have fun with what you have to do, people start to wonder, what are you up to? And they want to be part of that. When they see something different, they see something fun, they want to be a part of it. Do you guys like being around things that are fun? Or things that are dry, boring, and drab?
Fun.
Fun, okay. Because people magnetize to that, and when they do, they start to ask questions. Well, what is he doing? What are you doing that, I see you smiling all the time, I see you laughing, I see you more positive all the time. What are you doing? That's a door that opens, a door of opportunity that opens for you to be able to talk to them so that you can get to know them more, so they can get to know you more personally and what you do as a business. And that's why we have one-on-ones in Partners Network. For that idea that we want to get to know each other as people first. It's important. We get to know how each other relates, what type of people we are, and then we get to know what we do as a business. So whether you're selling a house, selling furniture, selling a product or service, you want to focus on that idea of how can I be a little more positive in what I do? How can I make that become my desire? The desire I have within me, because each of us has a desire within us. You might need a little help getting that out, but you got to keep going after that desire. It's in you. Graveyards are filled with people that have not gone after their desires. We need to go after those desires. We need to know Remember what those are. Life may have pushed those down for you. 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and change. Death and taxes may have pushed down those desires. You know what you can do though? Change can help you go after that desire. Change, positive attitude can make you take those steps to go after the desires you want. Because we all have the ability to do that within us. It's in you. Sometimes you might have to be reminded of it. Sometimes you have to put things in place to remind yourself of that. Like I said, daily motivation, daily encouragement are things you can do that will help you to keep that at the top of your mind. Let's turn this situation around. What can I learn from this situation? What can I value from this situation? How can I improve on this situation? Those are all things we can do when you're more positive than enumerates to other people. And I ask you this today. Take those skills. Get that desire. Rewire that desire in you. Start with positive steps, small positive steps on how you can change that desire, to get that desire to come out in your life. You're worth it. Take that desire, take those actions today to make yourself, your world, your city a better place. We can all do that. And if you're part of a group or you know of a group that would like to participate or get encouragement like this, whether it's a corporate organization, college, university, I'd be glad to help. I'm Bob Brumm, and I thank you for your time today.